I'm your host, Logan23. You're joining me for the Academy Chapter 5. You play as Peter. On the laptop screen, you watch as James quickly seals a manila envelope and throws it on a pile sitting next to him. His fingers are trembling. This dude is scared nearly to death. You have two choices. Either stop and delete everything on this computer, or find out what's really going on in these hollowed halls. You consider your options. You know something strange is going on in the Academy, but you just got here. Should you really make waves? I will somewhat hearken us to say there's no fault in doing so. That's what I told my mom. That I would figure out why I'm even here. I mean, I can always change my mind later. I'll just close the laptop a second and make sure no one can hear it. Shut the laptop screen fast. James's voice continues anyway. What the? See what I'm scanning? You'll need this information to protect yourself, so decide now. Flip open the laptop again and hit several keys to no avail. Recording plays on. Okay, you're with me then. Like I have a choice? Yeah, I mean, he tried to close it, which, I mean, I guess the only button it would have responded to was delete, so... First, I am not crazy. Can this dude read my mind like Lyndon can? I don't know about you, but no one in my family told me anything about this place. The Crest, Magnus Novosaurus, Great New World. I thought it was just for show, like everything else. Then some really weird shit started happening. Well, I sit down at your desk. It's better to take all this in. I thought I was losing it. You stare, transfixed as James scans more documents into his laptop. That's when I looked into the history of this place. Then everything made sense. Why do the richest and most powerful people in the world send their kids here? For the education? For connections? James laughs bitterly. Nope, they're lying about everything. I started to expose what they're hiding. Check the connecting door to make sure Charlie can't hear. The more I find out, the less I want to know. Click on the links. You'll see what I mean. Several links scroll by at the bottom of the screen. Next, James points to the envelopes. It's all in here. I wrote it all down. You've just gotta find it before they do. That familiar, tiny melody plays. Frown as James reaches to turn the camera off. My time is up. Remember, when things get really bad, you're only safe on campus. Leans in to close the screen. Don't let them get you too. And the screen goes black. The only links remain on the screen glowing blue. You click the first. 2 hours later, you push back from the desk, grabbing your phone, and rush outside. You pace around the area in front of Rosenfeld Hall, talking to a sleepy Zach. Relax! What are you, a 5-year-old? You haven't seen the links. You wouldn't believe the shit these guys are into. It doesn't mean they're gonna run the world in a few years, Zach. You should hear how they talk. Exposure would ruin their lives. Realizing the sound is scared and paranoid as James did. Still, you whisper urgently. They must have found this book he was writing and killed him. Killed him? They act all weird whenever I ask about him, and it makes perfect sense. Come on. I know how crazy it sounds, but you gotta believe me. I do, my man, but now they're gonna come after me. I gotta get out of here. Foster, stop for a second. What? No one knows you saw anything, right? Well, no, but anyone can see I accessed the hard drive and made a copy. So wipe the hard drive! The copy is just insurance in case you figure out who you know. Your brain is whirling. If you leave now, they'll know something is up, right? Seriously, just play it cool. Play it cool? Buy some time to figure things out. You relax a bit. Zach's making some sense because, you know, our character's a bit crazy. Also, I may point this out, this is the first time we actually get to play a guy. Yay! Chapter! Yeah, you're right. Thanks, bro. No worries, just watch your back. We'll figure this out. Lost in thought, you return to Rosenwald Hall, hoping no one sees you. Finally, with some luck, the hallway is empty as you head to your room. Suddenly, someone shouts. You freeze. This is a bloody nightmare. A door down the hall flies open. Richard bolts out of his room, furious. My best strategy is to slip inside the nearest room before he sees me. Try the door. Locked. Press yourself against the door frame and think on your feet. I'll say I was looking for the bathroom. Richard looks around the hallway. His eyes slide right over you. Hello? Who the hell is responsible for the temperature control around here? It's moving air, people, not brain surgery. Richard, settling his anger, stare on you as if he's expecting an answer. Maybe he doesn't know. Excuse me, sir. Spin around to see a janitor standing behind you with his toolbox in hand. Where did he come from? I'm right here, Mr. Winters. Congratulations, Cole. Richard Winters gestures impatiently for Cole to step inside his room. Cole does so, head bound. Richard continues to rant as he slams the door shut. Do you know what my parents paid to send me to this place? Shake your head as you start back down the hallway. Whatever, I got bigger problems. Now, how to handle the hard drive. Step in your room and fumble with the light switch. Nothing. It's weird the electricity is working out there. I wonder if this is connected to temp control. From the darkness comes that familiar, tiny melody. What is that? Shut the door and punch the light switch again. Suddenly shadows leap from the darkness. You're grabbed from behind. You don't have time to plan your action. You act on instinct. Act on instinct? Well, allow me to make a choice. Make a run for it. Twist out of my attacker's grasp. Or scream. I'm half tempted to actually use some diamonds here, but I believe the illusion of choice always is there until the very end. Scream. Force your voice from your throat as a top decibel. It's loud and hurts your own ears. Someone has to have heard that. You shout again and throw yourself towards an adjoining door. Charlie! More hands grab you and pull you back towards the center of the room. Something made of coarse cloth is thrown over your head. A gag is pressed into your mouth. You whip your head back and forth, but it's no use. Zip ties dig into your wrists. You can't move. What the f... You're thrown to the ground. The rug is rough on your face. As it presses into you from all sides, you realize you're being rolled up in it. Someone must have found out how to access the hard drive. What do I do now? Lifted in the air and carried down the hall, down the stairs. You're thrown down onto the hard surface, which sounds like a car trunk closes on top of you. You try to get your hands into your pocket and grab your phone. Impossible. Shit! Think, Foster, think! Seems like an eternity later, but was likely just a few minutes. You're pulled from the car trunk and dumped onto a hard floor. Ow, that hurts! What's under me, stones? You're unrolled from the carpet. A blast of cool air hits your skin. Roll to your feet. You try to resist with the zip ties. But the gag and the hood make it impossible. Remember what's accent. Play it cool. You go limp. You're dragged and pushed into a chair. Someone ties your wrists to it. Through the holes in the hood fabric comes a glint of light. What the hell is that? The hood is ripped off and the light sears your eyes. You blink, your eyes adjust. Sitting behind a long wooden table are 3 hooded figures. More hooded figures stand behind. Lit torches cast an orange flickery glow over everything. Not good, Foster, not good. Is that a medieval torture chamber? No, that's not really a torture chamber. That's something that cuts a head off, dude. That's not even torture, that's just beheading. Your eyes scour the room for some type of exit, some clue to getting out. Peter Foster. Voice is low and deep, and it fills the room. It kind of looks like a woman, doesn't it? If you look really hard enough, it looks like a woman. But we'll stick with the Peter Foster. You are brought here before this council, accused of a very serious crime or offense. Try desperately to pull yourself free, but you can't. You have violated a most sacred right at the Academy, that of privacy. Really, whose privacy did we break? Even I'm confused. Noted figure nods and your gag is removed. Who are you? What the hell are you? Crack! Flinch. They just snap a bullwhip at me? You have 30 seconds to offer the council of defense, or you'll be treated like the stinky pig you are. Well, it's one of you four, isn't it? There's a squeal and a commotion down by your feet. You squint. A small pig is yanked out from underneath your chair. One of the hooded figure lifts it onto a guillotine bench and holds it fast. Its pink, furry body wiggles in panic. You can't believe this. Blade falls, the squealing stops abruptly. Wow, you just killed a pig in front of me. Wow. You're splattered with blood. Oh my... 15 seconds. Blood pools across the filthy floor, black and half lit. Did you appropriate the laptop of another student? Scan the figures, but all you can see is a row of hoods, not a single face. I had no choice. As a loud crack explodes in front of you, the whip comes so close the draft lifts your hair. Did you use someone else's laptop? Yes or no? Yes. Did you log into this laptop? You hesitate. Then, in the far back row, a tall, hooded figure nods. It's slight, but you catch it. I decide to hold my tongue. They can't prove anything, can they? Then the hooded figure nods again more violently. Someone seizes you from behind. I have to say something, anything to make this stop. Your voice, when you find it, comes out small. Yes. You shift nervously, awaiting the whip. How? Enter the password and... Who gave you the password? You're quivering in fear, you can't help it. You look again to the figure in the back and nods barely. Does that mean tell the truth or not? I figured it out off the codes on the closet door. The hooded figure whispers in the leader's ear and steps back. Did you view any personal information or view any links on that computer? There's no point in lying now, so... You're about to answer yes when the figure in the back shakes its head. The ball is wondering. Then... No. Leader of the table rises and the others do so as well. They look at each other, come to a silent agreement, and then nod. The council has made its decision. We do not tolerate liars. So the figure in the back set me up. You're going to shout out the truth. You saw the links. Leader points at you and shouts, You lie! And we shall treat you like the swine you are! The figure swarms you like demons. They pick your chair up and set you in front of the guillotine. Wait, don't do this! Your chair's tipped, gloved hands pull your head back, exposing your neck, holding you firmly in place. You open your eyes to see the giant blade pulled into position. Stop! Your voice is strangled in the back of your throat. You writhe. Dislodged, a drop of blood from the blade falls on your cheek, cold. This is all a mistake. I'm not lying. The blade is released. It hurls towards your neck. No! Your eyes are closed in fear. The blade swishes downward and stops. You feel nothing. Is this what death feels like? Nothing? Suddenly, music blares and you startle. Then you hear laughter. You pranking ass mother... The blade is stopped a half an inch from your neck. It's pulled upward again, and you can breathe. All around you, the dark figures remove their hoods and revealing their smiling faces. Anton, Charlie, Chloe, and some others you've seen around campus. Zip ties around your wrists are cut. You're free to sit up. The last hooded figure, the one who gave you all the hints, seems to be staring at you. Zed falls away, revealing Sophia. You lock eyes with her. You want to say something. She mouths two words in your direction. Shut up. She looks different. She looks more but among other things. You're grabbed roughly and pulled up. On your feet, boy. Your legs are weak. You can barely stand. You did good. Anton waves the whip. You almost crapped your pants, though. You're okay, right? He's fine. Wait, everyone gets to wear a suit except for me? Oh, okay. What? This is a hazing thing. Congratulations, man. You're one of us. And with us, there's every pleasure you could ever want. Exactly. Ye shall want no more. Leads you to the room next to the torture chamber. A big cheer goes through the room. Everyone yells, "Ye shall want no more!" Things are passed around the room. You're the only one not laughing. I'm still sweat-soaked, and it's a freaking party. Taking the polished wood, expensive crystal, and authentic-looking shields, as well as the fully stocked bar. It's the most awesome party done in the world. Chloe throws a glass in your hand. We're off campus, so have a drink and relax. You made it. You finally laugh, high on adrenaline and relief. Richard raises his goblet. You made it, Tony. You guys are insane. I admit I was freaking out about the laptop, but this... You do a lot of thinking about James Hawken. For a second, I thought you had something to do with his disappearance. The energy in the group concentrates and goes still. You did. All of us? Crazy, I know. You think we what? Had him killed or something? No, God, no. I wasn't really thinking straight. You want to meet him? Really floods through you like a drug. James Harkin? Sure. Richard throws his arm around your shoulder and steers you through the party. Right this way. I know he wants to meet you. Great. I can ask him when he's going to come get all of his stuff. And what the hell was he thinking with that video? Look through the throng for James, remembering the nervous boy from the recording. Richard guides you to a group of people talking. A tall guy turns around. He's fresh-faced, athletic. He looks like an Ivy League or lacrosse player. Richie, what's up? This is the guy I was telling you about. The tall guy nods at you. So, you got my room. Huh? Excuse me? The tall guy smiles and holds out his hand. I'm James Harkin. Nice to finally meet you. You go perfectly still. This is not James Harkin. Oh, and here I was like, oh, is there gonna be an ad? Maybe they fixed it. Peter. Maybe I will be able to hack the skull. I didn't get a diamond, though. Interesting. Approximately 1 minute my ass. So, we've been at this pretty much since, what, noon? And I was sitting there tonight and I'm like, I don't know. Like, I asked myself, like, is there any way to do these quicker? And there's not really. I mean, you would have to play consistently with all these chapters, unless you spent money on the keys or tickets. Because we did 13 chapters thus far. We did 5 for, Twice the Growl. We did 5 for the Academy, 3 for Nightfall, so 13. And tickets take 30 minutes, right? Which is nicer than Choice's 3 hours. Because I've had to spend money on their tickets before. I'm not happy about that. So, I'm sitting there and I'm like, is there any way to speed these up? And unfortunately, there's none. Especially if we've been working on these since a little afternoon. I'd say, let's just say round it up when I first uploaded the first video, which was around 1. And then the other one was about 1:30, and you get my gist, is one every half an hour. Like, pretty much 13, cut in half of 6.5 hours. And then on top of everything else I have to do, and the editing, the uploading, the whole 9 yards, I mean, pretty much we've done pretty good time. There's no way um, we could cut these down. And I kind of wish chapters would kind of dial it down. I kind of wish they would dial it down to, if anything, spread it out. It'd be smarter if they actually spread it out across the week. I mean, imagine like Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays they could do, um, things. Or if they're not well looking to compete with choices, which you can clearly see they aren't, and they do things on Thursdays. Okay, how about Tuesday and Thursday? I'd be fine with 5 to 10 on Tuesday, 5 to 10 on Thursday. I'd be fine with that. That would give everyone more time to space content out throughout the week. It just seems like Thursdays is such a cluster insert word that I fall behind every week now because they're doing 4 books at a time. So right now I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, rest my voice, because like I said, we've been doing this all day. I've done a ton of work. I really haven't had any chance to do anything, um, even relax and just close my eyes for 5 minutes. Um, so I'm gonna just relax for a little bit. We'll return with the last 5 chapters for Vampire Girl here shortly. Plus side, Quarter to Nightfall is completely finished, so peace out on that. Um, Mermaids and the Vampires, again, is not coming out this week. Apparently, the author's just been kind of chain sick, and I know how that is. Difference is eventually I have to suck it up and do content because it can make or break you. At least in this case, they get to take the time off, and other books are there to pick up the slack. So I guess that's good for them. Without further ado, remember to like, share, and subscribe. We'll just pop that sucker up there. Head down the description below, links to social media, our Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. Let me know down in the comment section below. What do you think of the Academy? I like it. Um, it kind of gives me, especially with all the symbols and everything we saw, it kind of gives me the Illuminati kind of conspiracy theory kind of feel to it. However, what's up with Professor Linden? What's up with Dr. Browning? What's those two? It's like I feel like already we're off to a good start with mystery, and we're off to a good start with a lot of things, and they're sizable chapters too, so I'm liking that. So I guess we'll have to find out what's all going on next week. Without further ado, stay tuned. Like I said, for Vampire Girl, I'll be getting that up here um, sometime here later. Like I said, I'm just gonna relax a little. And then tomorrow is choices. So we've got a couple choices coming out tomorrow. Probably do a stream later than the evening, and then well, look forward to other content. Until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.